Alright, our next tool that we're going to discuss is commonly referred to as a jigsaw or a saber saw. It is a reciprocating saw is what it does. So like we had before with the circular saw, we have a round disc that is actually taking out wood. This is it's going to reciprocate. So it goes down, it comes back up. This one actually, the blade that's in here now is going to cut on the upstroke. So you see the way the teeth are, these are really sharp. So they're going to, as they pull back up, that's what's going to take care of the removing the material. This one does a couple of different things. This is, of course, it's a cordless jigsaw. It's also got a way that you can change the base. So if you want to change the base on it, you can actually move the base around. So if you're cutting at an angle, it allows you to do that as well. You can see this right here. So if you wanted to move the base back and forth, turn it, it'll allow you to move it at an angle. There's two different ways that it'll cut too. Cut really fine if it's kind of going down a little bit of a angle, pretty straight. And then if you want to take out more, the blade will actually cut in that kind of pattern. So it'll actually take more wood out, kind of an orbital type pattern. It does have a lock on it where you can lock the trigger, so there's no way that the thing can go off. Of course, we've got it unplugged now. And when I'm saying reciprocating, see, I'll plug it in, you can see what it actually does. So as you see, the blade goes up and down. The ones we have in the lab actually plug in, but they're the same basic configuration as this one. A couple of things you want to do too is whenever you're cutting, you want to have your hand comfortable, and you can have your other hand on top of it and actually control it, hold it down, so as you're cutting you can see where you're cutting and can control the blade as you're going. The advantage of this saw over the circular saw is if I'm cutting plywood or something, I can cut a curve. That's why you call it a jigsaw. If you think of like a jigsaw puzzle, how it's all cut out, well, that's what this saw here will allow you to do. So you can cut curves, you can cut different designs, scroll patterns and stuff like that. These are very common by cabinet makers and carpenters. So it's a good tool. It's one we use. The main thing is keep your hands away from the blade. Make sure you use the right blade for whatever material you're cutting, and that pretty much is it.